Hello, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This week, get everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock, as the weak economic news just isn't going away. American retail sales rose 1.1% last week from the prior week, but compared to the same week a year ago, they're dragging, now down 8.7% and worse than last week's 7.5% fall. That would be because consumer confidence fell sharply in July, and the fall was more than expected. They are less optimistic about the short-term outlook and worried about their labour markets. And Wall Street is unable to book any gains today and is down marginally in afternoon trade. Overnight, European markets were also mixed. Yesterday, Shanghai and Hong Kong both rose, but Tokyo slipped. The ASX 200 also fell, and the NZX 50 ended the day little changed. The US Fed is meeting, and the results of these discussions won't be released until tomorrow, our time. But they have extended their emergency loan facilities due to expire in September until December. In Congress, partisan disputes look like there will be no action on their two relief plans proposed. In fact, the Republican plan may not even be supported by a large minority of their own party. There is little legislative time left before the existing support programs expire. And in Canada, China is making every effort to get the Huawei daughter released over money laundering charges, and that may include sacrificing HSBC in Hong Kong as it looks for scapegoats. And in China, their central bank is turning its attention to the partnerships between banks and online platforms, a channel that has driven explosive consumer lending growth recently and has the potential of major systemic risks. In Europe, they've extended their ban on bank dividends through the end of 2020. And the US Treasury 10-year yield is weaker today, down 3 basis points to 0.58%. The gold price is pushed on up higher to a new all-time high of $1,954 an ounce. That's a gain of $14 on the day. And the gold consumption in China, however, has shrank 38% in the first half of the year due to the pandemic and the high and rising prices. Oil prices are lower today by about $1. They're now just above $40.50 a barrel in the US, and the international price is just on $43 a barrel. And the Kiwi dollar will also start today softer against all comers. Against the US dollar, we're now at 66.6 US cents. Against the Australian dollar, we're down at 92.9 Australian cents. And against the euro, we're at 56.8 euro cents. That means our trade-weighted index has slipped to 69.9, but it's still in the general range we've had all year. I'm David Chaston. That was 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz.